Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another episode of The Game and we are recording this Sunday, September 21st at 10:15 a.m. Getting started a little late since some of us had a little bit of a late night, but it was a fun one. It was a fun one. I apologize now if I sound a little under the weather, going through a little stuff with my throat, so my apologies. But let's start off with some introductions. D-Lo, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? I'm feeling good this morning. Feeling good.
Looking a lot different than last week with that mask on, man. You know,
Oh
you.
man, hey. The psycho in me was going crazy with all them topics. You know what I'm saying? I calmed down.
BJ, what's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling pretty good. What's good?
I don't know, man. You tell me, man. It was I heard it's karaoke, and that's what was going on, man.
Shit, bro. My throat a little sore, but I'm good.
It's all good. Caroline, how you feeling?
I'm I'm good. Just a little tired.
Okay, man. I was
A little
really
tired.
quiet. Okay. And
Mm,
this
mm.
this episode is probably gonna be a little bit of a shorter one based on our topics, but I kind of want to check in. I haven't done this in the last couple of episodes. I want to check in what you've been playing, if you've been watching anything new, see how you guys been doing. D'Lo, anything new? Watching, playing, anime? What's going on?
Um, Playing. I haven't really been playing much. That'll change soon enough. But watching. I've been watching Gachi Akuda. That I'm not probably not tearing up the anime. It's pretty much like a post-apocalyptic, rich people up here, poor people down here type of show. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Like if your mental ain't in check, you might not want to watch it.
Oh,
But
really? Is that kind of crazy?
yeah, it ain't too bad. But some people take stuff hard left. But it's pretty entertaining. I really do love it. So got you Akuda. I think it's like maybe 12 episodes now. Really good.
Okay, 12 episodes total. Like how many?
Oh no, like as of right now,
Okay, okay,
like it's still airing, ongoing.
okay.
So yeah, man.
BJ, what's up with you, man?
Nothing, man. Just same old working, watching One Piece, playing RuneScape.
Oh, you on that RuneScape tip? Okay, still on that. How's that going?
Sure, it's good, man. Just grinding. I actually got some of the dudes that I go play card games with. Apparently, they also playing the game. So now I got like a group to kind of do stuff with. So they've been cool. Just
Okay,
waiting for them to catch up stats wise so we can do some raids.
okay. And is that your main game you playing right now? Or are you dabbling in anything else?
It probably is my main game right now, unless you want to count the One Piece card game,
Okay,
which I'm always grinding that. So
okay. Caroline, Silk Song. What is it? What you
Yeah.
playing?
I'm still like I put in like 20 hours in on Silk Song. I don't want to say I forgot about Pal World, but I haven't really been playing it just because I've been busy with work. Um, but I am planning on playing a little bit of Power World later this week. Man, watching just like random animes, like nothing that like stick out. BJ mentioned One Piece, but we're gonna go see the One Piece orchestra later tonight, which I've never seen the anime before, but I'm sure the soundtrack's great, and I love the orchestra. It'll be
Okay,
fun. Yeah,
and that's you said later today, right?
yeah, that's
hmm
tonight.
Okay, all right. Y'all don't have to talk about that next time y'all get on here.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, I haven't really been playing anything. Same old stuff. Same old games that I like playing. My DVD. I'm trying to justify myself getting that golf game that I really want. But I can't justify it. It's sometimes hard for me to justify buying games, especially when I just go back to the same two, Power World and Dead by Daylight. So I've given up Silk Song. I was about 8 hours in. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to it. It's all right. It ain't, I didn't play the first one, so I played a little bit of the first one. So it's not like as breathtaking and as et cetera that people, for me it's not, but it's not a bad game by any means. It's a good game. It's just I don't know if the Metroidvanias are for me. I don't know.
Mm.
But it's a good game. I liked what I played so far. We'll see if I get back into it. I just don't want to waste my time with not saying that that game is a waste of time, but like if I'm not gonna complete it, then I'm not gonna just keep playing it because I don't want to get halfway through it and then be like, all right, man, I'm done. I want to complete the game if I was to stay on it. So, and I'm excited. I've been watching a lot of horror movies, hence the time, So going through Halloween, Scream, going through some of those things are my favorites. So Michael Myers right there over the shoulder, back staring at us. And I got Jason Voorhees right on my desk. So watching that, I love horror movies. So it's the time of that time of the year. Um, we are going to get started because I want to get started with is gaming too expensive or is this just a personal problem? I was listening to a podcast and then I was reading the comments and everyone was saying they are priced out of games. Nintendo's pricing us out of games. These things are getting too expensive. Xbox prices just went up again. I'm sorry, D'Lo. Xbox prices just went up again. Like, is gaming getting too expensive for all of us, or is that a personal problem? Do we need to make more money? Do we need to? Because the guy in the comments said like the problem is you want to have something that's brand new and you want to have it right away. Where he waits 2 years, where he waits a year, and then he goes and buys stuff, and it's not that expensive for him. So to that, D'Lo, what you say?
I mean, it's really uh you can't really say it's a you problem, like a personal problem, because if majority of the people, especially if you're in the gaming community, if you know that all of y'all once upon a time was all into gaming and everybody was playing the game a week after it came out, a month after it came out, within the first quarter, and now it shifted to where like only two people in your friend group got
Mm-hmm.
it, it's not a you problem. That's like saying, "Oh, you can't afford groceries because you're just eating out every day." Like, no, people are literally struggling to go get groceries.
Yeah.
People are deciding electric bill or food tonight. Like, no, you can't say that. And then here's the thing: it's like you can't say it's a you problem if the games that are coming out for these egregious prices aren't even finished, aren't even a
Mm-hmm.
good time. That's you can't say that's like me going to the car dealership and saying, "Oh, I want this brand new car," and then you get it, and oh, it's your fault that you didn't know that it was gonna be a bad engine. Like,
Yeah.
no, you're telling me this is a good car, so I'm finna wait for this car. I'm finna save my money to get this car, and then when I get this car, it's a bad experience. Nah, especially when I couldn't play test it,
Yeah.
or I'm just getting only trailers. There is no beta. There is no like you can't say that, So it's not a you problem. We're really getting like like age not aged out. We're getting priced out of gaming. Like it's becoming a luxury at this point, and it's not
Mm-hmm.
even luxurious.
Right.
It's not like it's not at all. So yeah.
I agree. Caroline?
Yeah, I agree with D'Lo and all his sentiments. Um, like it'd be one thing if the rise of gaming prices was going up along with our paychecks, but it's
Yeah,
not.
that would be great. That would be
It's not,
great.
right? I mean, and I'm speaking of somebody that can't afford the games, but it's like I choose not to buy the games. Like to Deal's point, like I'm going to wait for certain games. I'm going to wait until they're on sale. Um, Not that Nintendo games are on sale a lot, but like there are certain um, yeah, what's the word? But like certain developers will eventually bring down the price, and that's when I'm going to buy the games because again it's kind of asinine. And the other thing is that it's not like they can't put the price like Silksong was $20. Like it's not like the games themselves like can't be $20. Right. So if Silksong can be $20, why can't the other games be like why do they have to be $80? I don't understand what the marketing strategy is. Like, are they just expecting fans to still buy? Because no, that's not gonna happen.
Agreed. BJ, what you think, man?
Um, I mean, I absolutely think people are getting priced out of gaming. Like you said, every other week we seeing a notification, we seeing an article saying, "Hey, well, they're increasing their prices again." Um, and me as somebody, I can sometimes be a bad decision maker and maybe buy things that I shouldn't sometimes. But shit, even me, like it is getting to a point where I just got to stop doing that. I have to be more selective with what I'm playing because these prices are getting out of hand. Like I am glad that whatever I did want to get, I'm glad I got it when I did because if I didn't have it, I don't know if I would be able to get it now. just because of all these like price increases, and this doesn't bode well for the future either. Like,
Mhm.
like if we're seeing these price increases on these old consoles now, I can't imagine like what the starting price tag is going to look like for say a PS6 when that time comes. Like we're probably going to be looking at $1,000 for a PS6 at this rate.
You might as well get a computer.
Off the jump. Yeah, yeah. So you were getting to that point where you might as well you might as well be PC gaming. Like this is getting out of hand. Like I don't really even know what too much to say. It's very ridiculous and very obvious. And for anybody to say like, "Oh, this is a you problem," like it sounds like they're shilling to me. Like that's a
I mean,
little crazy.
I think what the guy was saying, how I read it, he wasn't like being an asshole. He was basically saying like, if you want to have it new and you got to get the Switch as soon as it come out, and you gotta.
Okay,
He was
okay,
saying he waits for the stuff to go
that's
down,
fair.
and
Well,
then
shit,
he
you
gets
can't.
it.
It ain't going down. It's going up when
I
you
know
wait
it's
now.
going up. Shit.
It don't go down when you wait anymore. Now it goes up when you wait. If you've been waiting all this time thinking you was gonna get a regular Switch for like $100, guess what? You're not, because they increased the price on that after how many 10 years of the Switch being out? How long is when did the Switch come out?
It's been I think
It's been about 10.
2018, 2017.
2017, I believe.
Yeah,
I think
dang,
it's
there 10 years
17.
you've been waiting thinking you was gonna get one for the lows, and they go and increase the price on you. So that's not even a viable strategy anymore at this point.
Yeah, I don't understand the logic to that. It's like
That's-
because it's not going to increase profits. People are not going to buy it
fake
because it's more
tariffs,
expensive.
man. Fake tariffs, man. Inflation and tariffs are fake words. These are words for people that want more money. That's all that is. Like, how you just wake up one day and like, all right, the price of microchips, I want an extra $20 now. Like that, no.
And shit, we all want an extra $20, and we feeling it on this podcast, ironically, because I wanted to get a new controller, and then I waited, and then the prices went up. D-Lo wants to get a new system, and now the prices went up twice.
I'm trying to join the next gen. I'm getting priced out every time.
Oh man,
Like it's really getting to a point where it's just like it's crazy how that, not saying the comment is from coming from a negative light, but you can't even wait anymore because it's like the companies want the money now.
mm-hmm.
Like in the past, let's be honest, in the past there were so many IPs from every company that they could put out $60 games, the occasional 70, and they were getting money from multiple streams of income.
Yeah.
Now look at them; they only have like 3-4 IPs, and they're just recycling through them. So they're like, oh well, we don't have this game ready for the next 2 years, so let's just see how much money we can get from this guy right here, from Mario. Let's see how much money we can get from Zelda, because we ain't got no other game, and then trying to work on the big companies don't really care about the third party games. You know what I'm saying? They're not making no money from them for real. So they're relying on their heavy hitters. It's like if you only got so many heavy hitters and you spacing them out, you're gonna try to jack up the price at every, what I'm saying, every release, so you can try to get a whole bunch of money so they can keep you to the next one. It's like the companies acting like they going paycheck to paycheck, but they really not.
They always gonna
IP
try to get their money.
like,
Yeah, they they always
bro,
gonna try to get their money.
I don't see you can show me. I'm not a business major, not a finance guy. You can't show me no piece of documentation that justifies increasing an Xbox price after doing it already. You can't show me nothing. You can't show me no profit margins. Let me see the last time you paid yourself, you give yourself an increase.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see that. Let me see the last time profit margins were up. Let me see that. Let me see the last time y'all had record highs. Let me see that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those PR words they don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
We appreciate
they gotta
the gaming
spin it.
community. They love.
If you appreciate us, why'd you jack up the prices?
Like
And
D-Lo
Apple
said,
going through it right now.
And famous D-Lo words, corporations.
These
Okay. Shit, they about deserving that right about now.
Oh
All
man,
these companies are going through it. Disney going through it right now.
Oh snap!
Nintendo going through it. Hey, as you seen on IGN Unlocked yesterday or a couple days ago, they was talking about Nintendo's report card.
Yeah,
And they said,
yeah.
unlike other companies, and they ain't even want to say their name because they already knew. At least Nintendo got a few things coming down the pipeline.
For myself, I echo everything y'all said. For me, that I pulled up that one game, Chronos: The New Dawn, because that's one that I really am interested in. But I'm also interested in the hot shots. And it's like, what do I buy? And just like Caroline said, I can't afford it, but I'm not about to just dish out this money and keep dishing out this money with prices raised up. So now I'm sitting at do I get hot shots? Do I get this? And then before I knew Hollow Knight was on Game Pass, I was thinking about getting that for $20. So I had like 3 games where I was gonna make a choice at, and before I feel like it was a little less of that. Like 2K used to be, this is way back, but 2K used to be $20. Like when 2K's released, it was $20. These games used to be 30, 40, and now it's just getting out of hand. So while I do see what the guy was saying, wait a little bit of time. Everyone doesn't need anything. You don't have to have it new, but at the same time, I get where people, if something comes out and they want to get it, they want to be there when it comes. I get that. I get that feeling. I like that feeling. Something comes out, you want to be a part of it. But I just don't know if that's applicable in this day and age, man. It seems like it's going the other way, especially when they're raising a price that's not selling of a console and they raise it twice. As a 8, as a 9, as a 10, as a 11. Just stupidity. I don't know. Maybe like you said, like D-Lo said, I don't know about the financial. So, but just from my point of view, it looks kind of crazy. D-Lo kind of just brought it up, and since we're talking about pricing and getting something first, kind of alluding to it. But and I'm gonna start off with BJ here, since him and I had went up to the store for the midnight release. But has the Switch justified itself in the first few months? Has it justified the price? An $80 Mario Kart World? Like, what kind of, and as D'Lo also alluded to, I watched another podcast that was talking about this, so it made me kind of think about it. So, what do you think, BJ? As the Switch 2, like what grade or what like level, like what do you think of the Switch 2? Like, what grade would you give it in its first couple months?
What grade would I give it?
Yeah,
That's a
I feel
tough
like
one,
that.
man. It's not. I don't know. I might have to give it like, and this might be the safe answer. I don't know. I might have to give it like a C plus, man. I don't know.
Okay.
Right now, it's not been a lot of justification for me. I mean, being that there's still only 2 games on the Switch 2 for the Switch 2 itself right now, being Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza now. Which both, I mean, I feel, me personally, I mean, I was never the biggest Mario Kart guy, but I mean, I figured I might as well grab the bundle and get the game for the discounted price. Um, but a lot of people had issue with that game. And I mean, I'm not the biggest complainer, but a lot of people were kind of upset with it and didn't like some of the stuff they were doing, and then they continued to like do scumbaggy stuff when they saw that people were playing the game in the way to make it more enjoyable for them, with the whole like stopping people from being able to skip through the interim like middle races to get to race to one race to get to the next race thing or whatever that people were purposely
Yeah.
skipping, that they literally patched out where you couldn't do it anymore.
What?
Yeah, which is crazy. And then even Donkey Kong, I think Donkey Kong was really fun. I played it all the way through. I see there's now DLC for it. I think it was a good game, but then I did also see a lot of people kind of had their gripes with. I mean, I guess no matter what, people are gonna there's always gonna be those people. So I suppose maybe I shouldn't
How
hold
many
these games to
hours?
that. I think it took me like 30 hours or something. Just casually playing through it every now and again. I didn't get everything. You definitely probably could get like another 30 hours out of it if you really, really wanted to like go through and get every single thing. Um, I thought it was a good game, but again, it's just like there's still only 2 games. Like, and they still, the only thing they've added to the GameCube, from this is like maybe a personal thing, they only ever added the Mario Tennis. And then even and I meant to bring this up when we talked about it,
The
but I didn't get to
strikers.
it.
The
or
soccer,
strikers,
you
yeah,
mean? Yeah.
the OG strikers, yeah. But I meant to bring this up last time when we were talking about the Nintendo Direct, but they didn't even like show anything. Like, yeah, we got this and this coming to the GameCube next. There was nothing about the GameCube even in the whole thing. So for that, which I feel like was another kind of a big selling point for the Switch 2, was the fact that you could have your GameCube emulator on there. There's still only like 4 games for it. So, and everybody, if you played Wind Waker, you've probably beaten it by now, and now you got nothing to play. Um, so I don't know. I don't think it's justified yet. I mean, I think Donkey Kong was a good game, which is why I'm giving adding the plus onto the C is because I enjoyed Donkey Kong and I thought it was a good game. Otherwise, if without that, I would just be giving it a straight C. Like right now, I think it could be better. I mean, and they do have some, some good stuff in the works with the Kirby and Metroid still to come. So I guess we'll see what the future holds. But right now, if you didn't have one, still, I would say that you should probably still be waiting.
Okay, Caroline, you got one. What you think?
Yeah, I didn't think the only reason why I got it like right away was just because of the bundle because I didn't want to pay $80 for Mario Kart
Yeah.
ticket, right? Um, have I touched Mario Kart? I think I played it like twice, and the one time was like with you guys. I don't, man, I would give it like a B minus because I do it, and then that's I think it's because of my bias. I definitely could have waited. Um, Even like again, we were talking about like gaming prices being kind of asinine, like with Metroid Prime 4 being like the game that I really wanted the most, and that's not coming till December. I probably should have waited to buying the console till December. And even then, I'm probably not gonna buy Metroid Prime right away.
Oh, really? I thought that was your.
Because I have all these other games right now. So I still
Okay.
have to play Clair Obscure. I'm sure that I'm gonna be putting in 100 hours in that. I still like, I can wait. Like I kind of want to see what the reviews are with Metroid Prime because I've been reading some mixed reviews too. But I mean, I'm definitely still gonna get it. I just, I can wait. And then so it's the same thing with the Switch too. To BJ's point, there's not that many games out. Like, why did I thought there would be at least a good 5 or 6
Yeah.
games to choose from for the Switch 2, but we're still at 2. It's been 100 days, like you said. And the things that I know in the previous podcast, the things that we were excited for was the GameCube games and having that being compatible. I played Wind Waker. I'm only like 10 hours in at most. And it's because like the it's buggy actually. So I ended up saving the game, and then for some reason it wouldn't accept the save, so I had to like redo like a dungeon all over again because it didn't actually save my game. So
Well,
that
that
got
sucks. That makes you not want to
yeah,
play it.
exactly. So I ended up redoing it, but then I'm like, do I really want to continue the game? And it's not like it's a bad game. It's just that, like now there's ways to save it. Like your like save points like manually, maybe not manually, but like not through the game itself, but like through the system.
So
So
like
I've been using
automatic saves.
the auto saves,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then or like you can always go you right. So I've been doing that as a save because like I don't want to repeat, another
Yeah.
dungeon again. So it's so like did I say B minus? I gave it a very generous B minus, I should say.
Okay.
I'm enjoying Silk Song in it, but I don't need to play Silk Song on the Switch
That
too.
Switch too. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a PS5. Like I could have
Yeah.
bought it from there. It still would have been $20. So I mean that's the biggest reason why I'm playing it right now is for Silk Song, but it didn't have to be on there.
Yeah. I'm gonna hop in real quick before I get to D-Lo because D-Lo and I watched the same podcast. I think we watched the same episode. I feel like they were generous on there. For me, a C, and it's teetering towards the other way, not the up way, not the C plus way. It's teetering towards the other way. They don't have a lot of games. What Caroline said, they're releasing. Well, both Caroline and BJ said they're releasing a lot of ports, which is cool, but I played Cyberpunk. I believe BJ might have played Cyberpunk. Like some of these games we've already played. Like, so that's cool. They just getting them on the Switch, but these games, I think Cyberpunk came out in 2020, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Um, they're releasing ports. They only got two games where some D'Lo just alluded to, where Nintendo popping IPs like they could have released this with Mario, Pokemon, and DK or something like that. And this is coming from a person who loves Mario Kart. Now Caroline's on the other end. I love Mario Kart, and I'm still sitting here like I don't regret my purchase by any means, but I still sit here like, all right, this all we got, this all okay, because I want to play it a little more. But if this all it's got, it's gonna sit in the other room until there's something I really want to play. And there are better choice. Like when I was thinking of getting the golf's hot shot game, I'm like, all right, do I get it on PC or do I get it on Switch? Like which one should I get it on? And I mean, I'm sitting here. This is where I spend a lot of my time on the PC because the Switch is just gonna go in docked mode anyway. I only play it in docked. Like Caroline likes handheld, I like to play it in docked mode. So I don't know. I don't know. I feel like some people are being very generous, if I'm being honest. A low C for me. When you go in that scale of C, I would be closer to a C minus. I'll be closer to like a 70, 71%. Like, let's get some new stuff. Let's get some new games. People are waiting on Mario. DK's cool. I personally like DK, but everyone loves Mario. 40th anniversary. Let's get some more games out, man. Which we're gonna talk about in a minute. But D-Lo, to that you say what? What do you think, man?
I do kind of think they were being generous. I'm kind of on the outside looking in, but I mean, to the point of there's not really a lot of games. I feel like that's typically how it normally is when a new console comes out. They try to get all the backlog or the most recent of a backlog from the last console because they know because people are probably priced out and or probably people are waiting till the holidays to buy new consoles versus in the summertime. They need something for the people that did get the console to play. Now, Nintendo went a weird way about it with the whole upgraded versions. I guess that's their version of backwards compatibility, considering the cartridges. I think the cartridges fit in both consoles. I think, but they just have the red outline. I think that's the only difference. But even then, it's like you're making me pay for an upgrade when it's probably not even worth that. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you giving me something else with the upgrade? You already told me that this is a key card and not the actual game. So, if anything, you should be giving me the game to test it and see if this is really an upgrade. Let me put it side by side on a screen, and I would kind of say maybe like a C, only because there's not a big catalog. I feel like if Donkey Kong Bonanza was the bundle, then maybe a little bit better because Donkey Kong is a better game than World is. Like, what's crazy about World is even they said in the podcast is like it's open and it's blank. It's like how everybody felt about Pokemon Legends Arceus. It was an open world. There's not really a lot going on. It's not fleshed out for real. Like, you got your biggest IP and you didn't flesh out the world of Mario. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
They bring it back. Super Mario Galaxy, which is one of my favorite games. Hell, from the soundtrack to the, I played that on the Wii. So when I do get the Switch, that'd be one of the games I do get. But even that, like in that bundle, you're getting two games for what, like 60, 50 something dollars. But you had like other consoles do like the three games for less than that. Like Nintendo,
and they already put Mario Galaxy in the bundle already. It's already in a one anniversary with
it was
with Sunshine.
with what Sunshine and then something else.
Something else,
64.
Yeah, so it's like, are y'all gonna make another one? Can we already
Hey,
got
can
movies
we-
coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would
right.
have
Can we move this along?
been a
we
much
get
more exciting announcement. So
Like a new Super Mario
Galaxy
Galaxy.
3.
Yeah.
Like if you buy the 1 and 2 bundle, you get a discount on 3. Something.
Discount? Nah, they don't know what that means no more.
They don't know what that means. 3
Like, what discount?
DS games for Pokemon still $50.
Oh, I mean, you know how that
man.
goes.
Hey.
That's retro. Them boys they gonna keep going up.
That's
I just
crazy.
yesterday. Guess how
Yeah.
much Pokemon Yellow costs on the Game Boy? $250.
Damn.
Hey,
Gee.
guess how much them Demon Slayer popcorn buckets and cups
you
cost on eBay?
had me cracking up, bro. Oh
God
my
dang it.
gosh.
That's a whole
That
nother.
is crazy.
That's a whole another subsection of the
Had me
game. We'll leave
cracking
that for
up.
a live conversation. Yeah, man.
Oh, you had me cracking up.
Honestly, a B minus, C plus. You know, you're not passing in my grade book.
Yeah, yeah,
No.
I agree. So as we closing down the year, we getting towards the end, which is crazy to say, but we are getting there. Holidays are coming up rather rapidly. I want to go over some games that you guys may be looking forward to towards the end of this year. I'll shout out a couple. I also sent you guys a link, so if you want to click that, you can see a list of games that are coming out. I sent you guys a link in that chat. But a few games that are coming out before the end of this year: Ninja Gaiden, Hades 2, Silent Hill Elf, Final Fantasy Tactics, Ghost of Yote, which a lot of people are excited about, Pokemon Legends Zeta A, The Outer Worlds 2. If you haven't played The Outer Worlds 1 on Game Pass, that's a great game. Arc Raiders, Kirby Air Riders, and Metroid Prime 4. Those are the big ones. There obviously are more coming out, but I wanted to just highlight those. So, Caroline, I want you to pop off. I think I know what you're excited about, but tell us if there's more than
Yeah,
one.
definitely excited about Metroid Prime 4. Like I said, I'm questioning whether I should get it on the release date, especially since I've been waiting for it for so long. The game looks really good, but like I wish there's a little bit more gameplay for me to like be like, okay, I definitely have to get this game. I think it will be good though. And Hades 2 is I'm really looking forward to. I really enjoyed the first Hades a lot. Again, it was one of those games where I put in good 100 hours because I wanted to complete everything. Um, and from my understanding, that the current gameplay of the beta version is just as good, if not better. So those are my two games. Ninja Gaiden. I remember seeing it in one of the Xbox Directs, um, and I remember thinking that it would also be another game that I would potentially purchase as well. So it looks good. I like the other Ninja Gaidens before. Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
D-Lo is a guy who I know you got two games that you still gotta play. You have to play two games still, but any other games you're looking forward to, or that if you could, you would get this year?
Because of my opportunities, I'm really looking forward to Little Nightmares 3.
Okay.
I think I played one, and I think I watched people play two. That's a little indie game that's really, really well put together. I just saw it. I'm gonna find it real quick. Oh, Slime Rancher 2.
Okay.
Even though I think it already no, it didn't ever come out. Did it come out already? I think it came out on the Switch. Can't
Okay.
remember. But Slime, I did play Slime Rancher 1, and that's one of them really another indie game, real small, real simple, but really time consuming. Like one of them games you would drop a AAA amount of hours in that game just going around. Like if you like your Stardew Valley, if you like your Animal Crossing, you would be very much entertained with that. We're still waiting on our Gears announcement. On the list.
They said 2026. That's what they
Hey,
said.
my Lance is over here ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Kirby Air Riders, I think I'm interested in picking that up. And then if I do, don't get priced at a PlayStation, Ghost of Yote might be the game I pick up with that.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Oh, so are you thinking about getting a PlayStation or?
The goal is to, I'm a gamer. My goal is to have my
Yeah.
hand in every pot. But
Okay.
if somebody's decides to get greedy again,
Yeah.
I don't care. Like I would love to play God of War for the first time. I haven't played any, never. My cousin always played it. I was asked by
I
somebody
haven't not either. Yeah.
So I'll go back and play the game of the year. You know what I'm saying? And see why it's game of the year, but not for no egregious price. Sorry.
I mean, you could get. I mean, technically, from what I know and what I'm pretty knowledgeable about, you can get a PC and play some of those games on it for less than the consoles at this price.
The only problem with a PC for me is I have no space to put it. Literally
Okay.
now. Like in my
Fair
old
enough.
place, I had a desk. Now, definitely don't.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
man.
enough.
I promise. As soon as I get a house, I'm hitting y'all up. Y'all gonna be shipping me microchips like it's a drug lord out here. At this point, go to
BJ,
Fry's, go to Micro Center.
you looking forward to anything?
Uh, looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, of
Oh
course.
yeah, we know that. Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
that's I guess probably as far as everything coming this year, that's probably my most anticipated. Um, Now I don't know if I'm gonna actually play this game, but I'm excited to at least watch a playthrough of it so I can see the story. Silent Hill F. This
Mm-hmm.
again, the story is written by somebody that also wrote the story for one of my favorite anime, Higurashi. So I'm certainly interested in seeing how that story is gonna look. Um, Other than that, I mean, the rest of the stuff looks fine. I mean, I'll probably play Final Fantasy Tactics, but I'm not necessarily super hyped for it. But I've never played even like the original ones.
Okay.
But I love those type of games. I love the Fire Emblems, Tactics, Advance Wars. I love those type of games. So I'll definitely play it. Um, I don't know if I. I mean, honestly, is this? I don't know. Do we know Tactics? That's not only gonna be like Nintendo, right? That's gonna be
No, it's gonna.
I think it's
I
okay.
think
Switch.
when I read it's gonna be on everything.
So
Not
that
everything, but
that'll
yeah.
probably be something I'll wait on. I say there's no point in waiting on Nintendo because their prices never go down. But so I'll probably wait on that, especially if it's gonna be like on Steam. I'm sure it'll go on a Steam sale or something, sooner rather than later. So I'll probably grab it then. Other
Yeah,
than that, the rest of this I'm not super
comes out
like
in 9 days and it comes out on everything.
I wanted to get Pokemon, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that now. They kind of left a bad taste in my mouth with
Power up
the
stuff.
DLC and all that stuff.
Oh,
So
DLC.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, the patent thing is wild, but I don't know. That's a whole nother thing.
Um.
All
So
right.
you just go ahead, Caroline.
No, can I just add one more game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment is also something I'm
Okay.
looking forward to. It's like a spin-off to all the Zelda games. Um, and I say I'm looking forward to it because it's a hack and slash game and you don't really have to think much. And so it's like one of those games that I personally need in my personal life right now because I've been working a lot and I just need a way for me to decompress. But all it is just you just kill a bunch of enemies and that's the point of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks kind of fun.
Um, it is. The one before that was the Age of Calamity, and I hundred. That was one of that one I 100%ed. Um, and again, it was because like I was just wanted to kill people.
Okay.
So it's fun.
I was excited for Pokemon. Maybe it's ironic BJ just said it, but there's some of the stuff they doing right now, and hearing D'Lo talk all the time, they just leaving a bad taste. And I haven't. After I talked to y'all, I think I told you guys I haven't played Pokemon since Silver. That was the last one that I was really on. Yeah, since Silver, that the last because usually I don't do handhelds. Now we talking about like the Pokemon Coliseum game and the Pokemon stadiums and all that stuff. I played that stuff on the systems, but like the handheld, the regular Pokemon games, I have not played since Silver. Um, so I was excited for that. I don't know. I don't know about that anymore. Arc Raiders, I know nobody on here was excited about that, but I am seeing how well the beta and the playtest went. I'm really excited to see that and hear those guns fly. I like the sounds in the game. I kind of like the atmosphere of the game. A weird one that I just looked at. I told you guys I like games that do that's supposed to be one thing, but they do it a little different. It looks stupid, but for me, it's my kind of style of game that I just looked at it. So I'm gonna probably try this. I hope they have a demo, but it's called NBA Bounce. It's reminding me of NBA Jam. Just the stupid, like I like when they change it up. It's not looking real. It doesn't. It's just the kind of arcadey style for this. It's reminding me of NBA Jam, which I love, which I think was a question on the game and all a couple weeks ago. So this I might try. Hopefully, I'm hoping they just have a demo. I don't know if this is a game I would buy, but I'm hoping they just have a demo. because this gets you away from the regular NBA 2K nonsense that I don't play anymore, and just kind of lets you just play around. Kind of what Caroline was just saying. This is more like a hack and slash, just playing around, goofy kind of thing, opposed to being serious. So it just looks goofy to me, and I kind of like that, mascots and things like that. So I might try to NBA bounce out. Yeah, so that's really it for me. I really want to try out Arc Raiders as well. It looks like it's a fun time, and they broke some Steam records, so I'm excited about that. I can erase that. Our last one, I was hoping Johnny was gonna be here, and I'm interested to see what all of us got to say. And since D'Lo is a little bit younger than us, I'm interested to see what he has to say too. As far as like if games were already, we got the Robloxes, we got the Fortnites, we got this, we got the internet capabilities. And I'm gonna start with you, Caroline. Like, how would that? This might be Johnny right here. Don't nobody ever send me messages on here. I just woke up. That is Johnny. Sorry, Johnny. But anyway, sorry. What I was gonna say is like, how would your gaming? Because I have a specific answer that I was thinking of. Like, and yesterday. We played the game, and it made me think like we thought a game was really good, and then like instantly I was like, "Here, Caroline, take this controller." Like at one point we thought the game was really good, and it's like, damn, once you go back, I don't know, man, it really wasn't. It was okay, but seeing what we have now, I'm not even talking about graphically, but I'm talking about what we have access to, social media, all that stuff. Like, how would your gaming have changed back then, Caroline? Like, would you have had a different experience?
Yeah. First of all, I'd probably have no life, if you want to say that. My thing is I would actually probably have a different career. Because like back in the day, like we didn't have esports, we didn't have we had tournaments, but it wasn't like, you know, money, like lots of money involved. Now you have like Evo and like all these again, Evo's the one that I know the most, but like now you have all these like FPS tournaments, and people are making so much money like streaming and all that. And I'm like, you know what? I probably would have focused most of my time on gaming and trying to make money and capitalizing off of that than my current career. Not that I hate my current career. I just very much enjoyed video games back in the day, but like there wasn't, there wasn't a way to, I guess,
Capitalize on it.
capitalize, make money off of it. And, I would definitely be a different person for sure.
So you think like that would, I know you just said it, but that would have kind of like took over and kind of been like your main career, your main thing. That's what you kind of feel?
Oh yeah, just because I'm passionate about video games, and obviously, if you're passionate about something you want, and making money from it will be easy. I just think that with the current technology, with the current like market, and the even the acceptance of being a gamer, because it was so stigmatized like back when we were like high school, middle school. I think it would have definitely changed my perception of like, hey, maybe I can turn this into a serious thing.
Okay. Welcome, Johnny. Welcome. Hello, sir.
Thank you. Yep, I had a great night last night.
It was pretty fun.
Woke up paying the price this morning. Woke up like 5 minutes ago. So okay. All right. So we're on the accessibility question.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a second. I just wanted to introduce you. I'm gonna give you a second. Get your bearings. If you need a second, do you need a second?
I think I got an answer already.
But all right, go ahead, man.
Yeah. So honestly, I think it might have changed my experience with gaming for the worse, because like gaming, in my youth was such a social experience, because like you would go to people's houses, you would like stay up all night with people playing games together, like, and in somebody's home. If games were as they were today, I feel like I would have hung out with my friends less, which like would have been bad for my social development as a person. So I don't know. I think I guess I'm very glad that I grew up with the stage of technology that I did, because I like some of my oldest friends are people that like all we did was hang out together. We might not have gone over to each other's houses as much if we weren't playing video games together. And I don't know. I think that the time together, the time with people in the same room, is what really forms close bonds. And that's obviously there's a counterexample to that between Andre and Dilo, because they are friends. I think having only met through this means communication. So apparently I'm full of shit. But for me, it was really important to have that sort of small community experience.
Okay. BJ, what you think, man?
I'm kind of with Johnny because I mean I grew up, man, on the block. Everybody, coming knocking on the door. Oh yeah, can you come outside? We all go meet at one of our friends' house and play some split screen Call of Duty, or play Smash Brothers or Sonic Adventure. But then I'm also
That
kind
was
of
the
on
game
the
I was
other
thinking
side.
of. That was the one I was thinking of. Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah. But I'm also kind of on the other end because I actually have a large group of friends that I've been friends with, like some of my oldest friends that I met playing online. On this, it was called Bion, where it was like people would create their own games, and there was like a lot of anime themed games at the time. And there was this one game we were playing that was like a cross between, like, there was Naruto and Bleach in the game, where you could choose whichever one you wanted, and then kind of like build up a character with different abilities and stuff. And yeah, these are like some of my oldest friends that I've known longer than anybody that I have now since met in real life. But I do think that it's important to have that so like that social interaction where people actually get outside and meet each other, and actually, like, it leads to other things. Like, you don't usually just end up gaming the whole time, right? So,
You end up doing karaoke.
and like nowadays,
Damn
and
right.
maybe I'm just in the wrong areas, but I feel like I don't even really see kids outside anymore like how they used to be when I was growing up. You ride down these residential spots and whatever, even around my neighborhood, I don't see the kids as often as I used to. So that, I think, is not good. Like, I think you need to get outside and have some experiences. If you want to lock yourself in the house when you get older, that's your business. But as a kid, I feel like you should be out, riding some bikes or something and just hanging out with friends. So I don't know. I don't know. I think it's good and bad because, again, like I said, some of my closest or longest friends I met over the internet. So I don't know. It's definitely a mixed thing for me.
If like the kids are not going outside though, it's not necessarily because of gaming, right?
I would say so. As much as you hear about Minecraft and Fortnite and all these games they playing
It's about
online.
technology. I would say, like, they're on a
Right.
tablet or something. They're doing something with technology inside.
Right.
I'm on TikTok. They're on their parents' TikTok. They're making TikTok dance. The amount of kids that know TikTok dances is crazy. So I mean, they do them all day at work. I'm gonna let D'Lo go last because I want to hear his from a little bit younger perspective. For me, I thought about this question. It sounds like Johnny and BJ thought about it one way. I thought about it as Caroline. With how good I used to be in certain games, I would probably be rich. And this is not like being like an asshole. This is like being serious. I told one of my brothers, like, we would, if what we have now and accessibility, like I used to be really, really good at certain games, I would be like the 16-year-old just won $3 million in Fortnite. Like, I mean, because I had no responsibilities and I was able to just play. I definitely would have chose a different career. Because I love games. I still love games. I loved them back then. So I would have just went into gaming and been able to kind of do the same thing Caroline was talking about. So the part that you guys are talking about, I really didn't think about it in that aspect. Because we still would, I like what we did yesterday, you guys coming over and we got together. Like, I like that aspect because that's kind of what BJ was talking about in our younger days. You get to come over and people knock on the door, blah, 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 blah. I don't know how much that would change. Like I said, I didn't think about that aspect. So I could be contradicting myself, but just thinking kind of how Caroline thought about the question, like for my own personal growth and things like that, I would be like flourishing in the gaming industry, I believe, or I would have at a certain point in time, if it was back then. And also when I think of like even in the education field, since I'm in education, they got this one game called Prodigy, and I would have been like a straight A student if I had that. You get it, it's a math game, but you got to build your character, and it's like an RPG math game, and I'm like, if they would have had this when I was growing up, I mean, I would have loved doing schoolwork. I mean, it would have been very easy for it to get me into doing that. So, yeah, that's kind of it. I think it would have helped me out individually. I don't know about the social aspect like BJ and Johnny talked about. So, D-Lo, you kind of grew up in a little bit different age than us. So, what you think, man?
I do think I grew up in that time where I had a little bit of both, where we still went outside, but we equally as much went over each other's houses and played the games, and that's where most of my gaming experience came from. Because if I only had this, I knew a friend that had this, I knew a cousin that had this. So like, perfect example, I never had a GameCube, but the kid across the street from me did. So I would go over there and play the GameCube. I was an Xbox person. My cousins were a PlayStation person. So every time we had family gatherings, we bring the consoles over. Family Thanksgiving, all the things. We'll play the console. We'll play Xbox. I'll play they'll play Gears of War and Halo, and then I'll play God of War and like Tomb Raider and things like that. So I think for me, career wise, I think we all, if you was a gamer, you just everybody had that. I want to make games. Everybody had that spiel in their life. Then you grow up a little bit and be like, I can't. Like for me, it was I can't draw worth a day on. So animation ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? I think that was my 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 light bulb moment. But I think online play and all that, I don't think it wouldn't have changed in a sense of meeting friends, because even still we had outside. Like we wasn't on the games all the time. Like even if we had voice chat and all that, we still would go outside because there was just a level of let's go ride the bike. Like if you had a bike, you was with the game. If you didn't have a bike, you couldn't go. It was like it was the equivalent to if you didn't have a bike, it was like online. If you didn't have online, you couldn't really play with nobody.
Nope.
And nobody wanted to be that guy on the pegs. Nobody wanted to.
I was gonna say it,
man. You wearing my air tires down? Hey, get the scooter or something. You better find your.
Right. Heavy as hell. Got me pulling you around, man.
This is going uphill, but yeah, man. I do think that from a career perspective, it might have shifted a little bit. I would have probably been in the entertainment space. I probably wouldn't have been in education. From a school perspective, it might have changed how we went about communicating with each other. Like a friend group would have changed if we knew we all had this game or we knew we were all online. You know what I'm saying? Versus be coming to your house. Now I can just get your gamer tag and go from there. But then we had the parents where it was like, your gaming time was limited too. I ain't had no timer or nothing. But your parents were like, you're not going to be on the game all day. You know what I'm saying? So even then it was like, even if you did have the gamer tag, you better be lucky you was in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man.
I always tell my mom she got lucky because people in the game, you sitting there, but my parents, blah blah blah. But with me and my brothers, we were all like, we did like athletics too. So she would hate us just being on the game. You're always on the game, but I was out there like playing sports and stuff too. I was going outside riding bikes, meeting up with people, things like that. So she couldn't. I mean, she always did anyway, but she couldn't say too much because we still went out and did things. We weren't just playing a game. So,
and to the point of kids don't go outside no more. I think because I'm younger, I see it a little bit different, and I'm not like in completely hard left against what y'all said. But if you look at outside isn't the same outside we grew up in. And I'm not talking from a safety perspective. I'm just talking about there is no fields, there is no grass, there is no trees. So even if you did shove your kid outside, it's all concrete. It's a concrete jungle. Like ain't no playground for real. So it's like, where would the kids go? It's hotter. Like even if you did have side of the house water, like we all did, like where they gonna go? Like no kid has a bike for real. Everybody doesn't stay in the same area no more. True. And factoring in safety. So where the kids gonna go? You always say where the kids need to go outside, go outside. Okay, you take them outside, tell them where to go without you driving the car down the street 2 miles later. You know what I'm saying? They can't walk to the park. Your kid don't even know spatial awareness for real. You know what I'm saying? They'll get snatched up real quick. So it's just you can't even blame the kid no more because I was talking to my friends at school one day. I was like, we used to climb trees. I looked outside, I looked at the trees. None of the branches are low anymore. You can't even climb a tree for real no more. You really gotta have some height on you. Like, you know, them trees used to be like, we was like, what, 4 feet or something? Them trees used to be, you had, if you was flexible enough, your leg, grab the lowest branch and you climb all the way up there. These trees don't even do that no more. So it's like, kids can't even do nothing. We don't even have the playgrounds at the restaurants no more. So where the kids gonna go? There is no place for a kid to be a kid. That was an old commercial tagline.
Where a kid can be a kid. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I carbon dated myself right there. No.
And I just read something this morning, ironically, that Toys R Us is supposed to be doing a reopening around the U.S. They're supposed to be doing a reopening around the U.S. Allegedly, that's what they said. So I guess we'll see. They might be coming back.
Nah.
But you know what else is coming back? Well. Back again. After a Hail Mary at the end of last week's episode. It wasn't really a Hail Mary because BJ had been saying it for a while. A little Clementine. You guys are on the streak. I think the longest streak you guys ever been on. You guys are on the streak right now. Let's see if you keep it. Have some dialogue to get to you this week. Blank is a blank video game. Development. No, I'm not telling y'all that. The game received critical acclaim, with critics considering one of the greatest video games ever made.
There's a lot of that. How many greatest video games ever made are there?
I'm not telling you that. So it's a really good game. A lot of what is that? Okay, I'm not telling y'all that. That's too much. Some of the scores: 92 out of 100, 95 out of 100, 95 out of 100, 95 out of 100, 90 out of 100, 100 out of 100, 92 out of 100. IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. Nintendo Life gave it a 9 out of 10.
We don't like critics. We don't trust critics.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna give. All this stuff says the name too much. That's all I'm gonna give. Very, very popular game. Which I guess there could be a lot of those, but take off. Did
it come out before 2015?
Before, hold on, let me just pull up my page. Before, what was that?
2015.
Yeah. I thought your question is usually 2014. Is it 2015?
2015, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it did.
It's a Nintendo exclusive, so
no.
Okay.
You said before 2015?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Yeah. Before 2015.
Okay.
See, I don't know.
Is it after 2010?
Yes, sir. They winding it down quick.
Well, 5 year.
Let's see, 2010 to 2015. That's
PlayStation 3. That generation.
Xbox 360.
360. 360 or Xbox One? When did Xbox One come out?
I think so. I think that era is. I'm pretty sure that era is Xbox 360.
Okay.
Because I know at least I was still playing the 360 in those days.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably like the later years, though. I feel like it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
See, my thing that I am now using as a guideline for that is the Sonic 06 game, because that was on the 360 and it came out in 06. So, like that is my guideline to kind of get a bit of a bearing.
Gears, the game we don't speak of in Gears.
On Xbox One.
I think that was one of the first games because Gears 3 was definitely on Xbox 360. That game came out on Xbox One, so I
We
think
might
that's my
be-
threshold.
We might be talking about Skyrim, because that came out in that window, I think, and it is
One
like
hell.
one of the most popular games ever.
Yeah, man. People still never shut up about that game to this day.
Is this an RPG?
No.
Okay, it's not Skyrim.
You know, something I did notice last week too. Maybe I think Johnny said this before, but I must have a good poker face because there's a lot of times BJ said the game and I'll be wanting to like laugh or something like that, but I really can't. But y'all don't ever pick up on it, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
We try to play fair. What can I say? We try not. Do we actually try to cheat as much as we can? I think.
Sometimes we get you on the question and be like, yeah, he stuttered a little bit.
Yeah.
IEP in there. No.
All right.
Okay, so we know it's super popular. It came out between 2010 and 20. You said after 2010.
Yeah. Well, no, after yeah.
So
it's
after 2010 and
between
before 2015.
2011.
That means it's 2011, 2012,
2014?
2013, 2014. So we've got a 4-year range. It's not an RPG that knocks out a lot of games. Is it a shooter?
No.
Okay, no RPG, no shooter. Let's see. Popular from that era.
Are popular or considered some of the greatest of all time, or can we rule out sports games?
We can check. Do you want to? Yeah, go ahead. Ask if it's a sports game if you want to.
Johnny, what was
let's
your
lump it together.
Hold on,
Yeah.
what was your Skyrim question?
Is it an RPG?
Okay, all right, just making sure. Y'all at 5, by the way.
What are we lumping together with sports games?
We could do sports, racing, and shooting. I
We
feel
did
like
shooting
those are-
already.
We did shooting already?
Yeah. Johnny asked if it
Sports,
was a shooter, and he
racing,
said no.
Platformer? No, ain't no platformer. Sports, racing, something.
I don't want to say action adventure because I feel like that wouldn't rule out anything.
Wait, we didn't say anything about shooters quite yet, did we?
I asked if it was a shooter. He said no.
Oh, sorry. So my mom was handing me something.
No worries.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what y'all other question for. Y'all said after 2010, before 2015, a shooter? No. Is it an RPG? No. Y'all asked one more thing.
I think that was
But I
it.
cannot.
Oh, I asked if it was Nintendo exclusive.
Oh, exclusive, yeah.
Yeah. So what were super popular games at the time?
And then Caroline's trying to do
Platformers. I don't know what platformers
Yeah,
were around there.
So in that era, I was in my undergrad program, so I'm just trying to go back and think of what games I was playing then. We've already ruled out Battlefield because Battlefield 3 was out around that time, I think. I was playing Battlefield those days.
What was I playing around? I feel like I was probably playing like 2K because that's like what I was used to play back then.
Did we want to check for sports games? Caroline, I think you asked about it. Did we actually send the
sports
question?
racing, maybe sports racing and fighting games? Ask.
is it a sports racing or fighting?
Yeah, is it a sports racing or fighting game?
No.
Okay, so it's probably going to be an action adventure game.
Let's see. When did Dark Souls, like when?
That was
It's an RPG though, isn't it?
the original.
Yeah,
Dark
you're
Souls.
right. Yeah, I would count.
Yeah,
definitely be an
it
RPG.
probably is for sure.
Okay, let's see.
Or like a platformer of some sort. I don't know what great platformers were out around that time. But I feel like that's one we kind of overlook a lot of times.
Do we want to ask about the main character? Like notable switching. Typically, that helps us out.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's ask a question. Do you switch characters in the game?
I believe not. No.
Was there a Metal Gear Solid game that came out around that time?
Good question.
Well, if it did, it would have had to been like what, like 5 or something, or 5 came out. I feel like maybe way later. I don't know.
I think 5 was 2016. And I would call Metal Gear a shooter. Not a first person shooter, but
still a shooter. Okay.
Yeah. Well, even you can play. You can do first person view. Anyways, yeah.
Is this like a multiplayer game? Is it like mainly multiplayer?
You can play multiplayer.
Okay,
Okay.
That's good enough for me.
Is the main character notable? Like,
No.
hey, guy on the street. No, damn. That was worth it.
It might be worth it to know if it's like to know what kind of like if it's first person or third person or if it's like if it's side scroller that sort of thing.
But you can play.
Oh,
you want to do
hold on. What about Hollow Knight? Would he pull something like that because the sequel just came out or something? Like
I don't think that you can play that multiplayer though. As far as I know.
Good point.
Yeah, that's all single player.
Yep.
Too much going on the screen, honestly.
Yeah.
Are there horror games that came out that those years? Because maybe Andre's in this horror game.
It is that time, Caroline, but hey,
I don't know much about horror games, so I'm trying to think.
Well, let's find out. So we want to do genre, or we want to do first person, third person? In that time, I feel like it was more first person games. I don't know. You know what I mean?
I feel like that too. At least all the games that I'm thinking of tended to be first person. We know it's not a shooter. What other first person games are there?
What about second person?
Devil May Cry, Resident Evil.
This fool.
Resident Evil? That's a shooter, right?
You definitely shoot a lot in it. I don't know if
I would call it a shooter.
Let me be quiet. Actually, I ain't going.
I don't think I would call it a shooter. I mean, you definitely shoot in it, but
does this game have fantasy elements like magic or zombies or creatures of that sort?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
That is 10.
Okay, so that rules out all like reality based games.
So not your Watch Dogs, not your Cyberpunks. Oh wait.
Okay, so you're looking at a fantasy style game that was really good with multiplayer capability.
Shadow of Mordor.
Love that game, by the way, D-Lo. Love it.
Yeah. I might go back and play. I think I started over just because it was so long. It took so.
Okay, that is 10 questions, by the way.
Did we mention it in the podcast yet?
No.
Okay.
How many questions we got?
9
now?
9 now.
He said 10, right? Then you just asked one. Like, I have one, but maybe it's more specific, and I'm not sure how much it would help. It kind of expands on the other question I asked about multiplayer.
You got them to ask, man.
Is this so you're saying you can play multiplayer? Is it like competitive multiplayer?
No.
Okay, so it's probably more like a co-op.
Co-op, yeah.
Okay.
What the heck came out before 2015? That fits these.
After
one of the many golden eras of gaming, probably. Compared to where we are now.
Trash.
I'm really leaning toward maybe
we're in the twilight.
like a platformer or a side scroller or something.
Do we figure out who it? Oh no,
We can ask if it's one of those things. Do we want to? We can ask. Is it a platformer or side scrolling?
If y'all
Let's
don't
bunch
mind,
it up with
I'll ask it.
platformer.
Is this a
scroller.
platformer or a side scroller game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Rules out every game I played in that time frame.
Okay. So platformer or side scroller that can be multiplayer.
Co-op.
What about like? I know we mentioned Castle Crashers previously. Was that an answer previously or?
I mean, that's a 360 game.
Yeah, Castle Crash.
Well, you said it has fantasy, right? I mean,
Mhm.
I'm thinking Castlevania. Maybe
Would a Castlevania get that many high scores? I feel
Castlevania
like
Symphony of the Night actually was like highly acclaimed. And
is
would
it
how's
get
that
multiplayer?
for multiplayer? Does it have multiplayer?
Oh shit! That I don't know. So, some
How-
Castlevania games do, some don't.
How much of a difference if we tried to narrow down?
Castle
Side
Crashers
scroller
is an
or-
interesting
or
one right now for me.
Side scroller.
Side
Or
scroller versus
platformer?
platformer.
I mean platformer. Yeah.
That's-
How?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of
I
any
think it still
platformers that.
I would say because 3D platformers are also a thing. So
So would
we
it?
can
It
narrow
would make a
down.
difference asking either or. Probably not, huh?
It might.
So yes, if
You can
it
still-
was a shooter, and we said no.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
so I guess it's probably safe enough to assume that there are not guns in the game.
Projectiles. No,
Yeah, but like I don't know. Just because it wouldn't be a shooter. Like I mean, if there was like bow and arrows or
That's a shooter. No.
Yeah, that is not a shooter.
No.
I don't know.
Tomb
Like
Raider ain't no
I
shooter?
do like
Tomb Raider ain't no shooter? No.
I do like the Castle Crashers answer right now.
What's Castle
Even though I feel like
Crashers?
maybe that would be too easy since we talked about it so much before.
Maybe.
But it could still be that though. I feel like that fits everything right now. Like, I feel like I mean I don't know the exact time, but I feel like it probably falls in that time somewhere.
What is Castle Crashers?
A great game.
It was like a
side-scrolling beat 'em up.
like beat 'em up type of game.
Isn't it like with the four
And
colors?
Yeah.
Four little lights that go through a
Damn.
castle and
That game was dear.
I'm surprised we never played that together, D-Lo.
I'm surprised either. I think that was one of the first games
I
did,
like that, but part of me feels
Freeform.
like is that I mean we could try to rule it out if you want, but it does feel like a good answer right now to me.
does the game have swords in it?
I think so. Yeah.
But wait, when did Castle Crashers come out?
I don't know
This
the
game
exact
feel
time, but I
old.
know it was
This
on the
game feel-
360.
Yeah,
It was on the
That game feels
360.
so old.
No, sorry.
No swords.
No swords.
Okay.
So it ain't Castle Crashers.
Okay. No swords.
So now that makes me want to lean more toward the platforming aspect. Is there combat in the game?
Like fighting stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Huh.
Hmm.
What was like a beat 'em up from back then? I don't know.
Bully.
That people would like have loved.
It's multiplayer and it's like the co-op is collaborative.
Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Y'all on 15, man.
Like I feel like I don't know.
I don't think
It's
anybody
like
heard what I
fucking-
said.
I heard what you said.
I know. I don't think none of this heard what I said.
Was Banjo-Kazooie like a good game that people thought?
It was a good game, but I don't think.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, I guess it was a
not-
platformer, but that's
Yeah.
super old though.
Pretty
for
old
sure.
and
That's
not
definitely no
multiplayer.
20. Yeah.
That's like
I don't know if they came out with
19,
more.
That might
Probably.
be 99.
They
Yeah.
re-release.
Does a re-release count as a man? Hold on now.
No.
'Cause I thought we clarified that.
Okay.
We
did
Also,
clarify
that's
that.
that's
Did.
Nintendo too.
Is it? Oh, I thought it was another other platformer.
Banjo
I don't think
Kazooie
it was
definitely is
ever-
on other
Went over
platforms
to
now.
Xbox eventually.
What's Spyro the Dragon? Isn't Spyro the Dragon?
No, Spyro the Dragon was definitely a
Great series, but single
when it
player.
released. It was definitely a Sony exclusive.
Okay.
I know that for sure. I played the hell out of
All
that.
we know is that it wasn't a Nintendo exclusive. We don't know if it was an exclusive to another system or not.
Well, oh, I thought we asked wasn't. Oh, we said Nintendo exclusive.
Nintendo
Yeah.
exclusive, yeah.
So do we want to? Will that help us? I mean, PlayStation ain't really got no.
Well, it's only one player anyway, so it's not.
How many questions do we have left, Andre? Like 7?
You guys at 15.
Oh shoot.
Like 6, 5.
Okay, so we know it's a side scroller or a platformer. Do we even have any games we're thinking of yet? Would knowing it's an exclusive even help us right now?
Right.
Right.
Well, no.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of.
Yeah, any
Lost my
side
way a
scrollers or
little bit.
platformers that came out.
This got to be is this an indie game? An indie title?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not your big,
Ooh.
not your big heavy games.
I guess Shovel Knight. I don't think Shovel Knight was.
I know people love Shovel Knight.
Yeah, it's a great game, but I don't think it was multiplayer.
Yeah.
I just posted in the chat. I'm gonna start doing this every now and then, but I posted in the chat just so you can see the last one.
Yes. A log of our failures. And
And it's indie. Do we?
Yep.
Do we want to narrow it down from 3D to 2D? Would that help us?
Maybe. I'm a little not sure anymore.
I feel like the time window is still pretty big. 5 years in that time, a lot of games were coming out. A lot.
Yeah.
From everybody. So between 10 and 15, we want to go up or down? We go after 13
I don't know
or
if.
before 13.
I mean, I'm having trouble thinking of any games in that time field right now. I don't know if
from any of the
I
years.
don't know if a narrower year would be.
What games were we playing during that time?
So, is it a 3D platformer?
No.
Okay, so it's side scroller.
They had so many big / little games that time. You know, it's a
everybody was
crazy time.
So I'm definitely leaning towards some of the more. What if it's like that one Scott Pilgrim game that came out around that time? I doubt it though. I don't know if that game.
I mean,
it's that one offshoot game.
I don't know if it would have been that highly acclaimed. I don't think, but I think people. Well, maybe people wouldn't know.
What if it's Cuphead?
Scott Pilgrim. I mean, it was Cuphead before.
Yeah.
Oh, was it before?
Definitely didn't come out in 2015. Cuphead was like 2018. I know. I was in college and I was raging.
Okay.
I was also raging.
Hey, honestly, that was right when I got the Switch. Around that time.
So we
kind of mad we didn't.
We know it's a 2-dimensional game. We know it's 2D side scroller or 2D platformer.
Yeah, it's not 3D platformer. Yeah, we don't. I'm in a blank.
Okay, really popular indie game,
horror game,
2-dimensional.
Is there any horror side scrollers? Probably not. I don't think
I mean, I'm really like thinking about that game. Now. I don't think that it would be that. I really don't. I don't think people would have rated it that high. And I don't know, like, does everybody know Scott Pilgrim? I feel like they could.
Was that an indie game?
Probably.
We asked that.
I don't know who else would have developed it. I'm not sure. When it comes to indie, I never like, unless it's like one of the big titles. I don't, I start to get the lines blurred between what is indie and what's not.
Me too. Same. That's why I kind of always got to look, especially this day and age, because they say Clair Obscur is an indie game, but that doesn't scream indie game to me.
When did Scott Pilgrim come out? Is there more than one?
There was only one. They announced that they're coming out with a new one, but I know it was around the Xbox 360 time. That's all I know. I'm not sure of the exact year.
Yeah, if Shovel Knight could be multiplayer, which I just don't remember. I don't think it was. That'd be an interesting guess right now, I think.
Streets of Rage.
Y'all don't give it up or what?
The double
Shovel
dragon.
Knight got swords in it, don't it?
Got
Just
shovels
shovels.
in it.
the main character at least does not have a sword. I think it's specifically no swords.
How many more questions do we have?
Probably 3.
3. Anybody got any good questions, or I can start asking bad questions or very specific questions?
Yeah. Just throw the rest to BJ.
Scott
Okay.
Pilgrim.
My
That's what I'm about to ask. Like, I mean, I'll ask this to get that out of my head. I mean, is Scott Pilgrim in the game?
No.
Okay. I didn't think that it was that, but now I can know for sure.
Now he can rule that Fallout, guys. Oh man, this is our streak.
I feel like
Okay.
we got enough to figure it out. I feel like we just gotta
Caroline, you got a
Okay.
Hail Mary over
put
there?
our noggins together.
You ain't said
No,
nothing
like
to say.
I'm stuck on Castlevania for some reason, but like like there are certain Castlevania games that are co-op. I just don't know which ones they are. But that's all I can think of.
I don't
So
know. Well, I
one's
know
the-
they use mostly like whips, so maybe there's not swords in Castlevania.
It's not swords, it's whips, it's holy water, it's
Yeah.
crosses.
Religious items.
Yeah.
I mean, I got questions if you wanna rule. Hey,
You know what I said? I mean,
You want to ask this is a Castlevania game? Will that help us? Probably.
Sure. Is it a Castlevania game?
it is not.
Okay. I don't think so.
All right, guys. Next
Sounds
episode, we'll be discussing
Side scrolling.
how we got to our
Popular.
lives and how we got to our
Side
podcast.
scrolling.
the streak. Well, it was a good run. It was a good
It was a
run,
good
guys.
run, guys.
Yeah.
Good trot.
How many got? We got some more questions? Something
We
like
got
that?
maybe
got like
2
one
and
or
a
two.
guess.
One and a guess.
One and a guess. Yeah.
You guys got good
Why don't we
questions?
play
'Cause
this
I
game?
got one. I was gonna ask if we
Hey
even
man.
mentioned it.
Hey, man.
I'm fresh out.
When did
Shit.
Mario Maker come out? Was that later than
That
this?
was on the original Switch, I believe. The first one was on Switch 1.
So that's definitely nothing between well after 2015.
Yeah, I guess that's not multiplayer either, is it? Were there any multiplayer?
I don't think it was. I don't think so.
Multiplayer
have
in the
it, I
sense
just
of
can't even
sharing
think
your
about it.
maps, but not in the sense.
Well, I guess that's a Nintendo exclusive too. I'm
Yeah,
pulling at straws.
it is,
here.
yeah.
Pulling at straws.
I was just gonna ask if
All right,
we
Caroline.
mentioned it. If we mentioned it again. I know I asked it earlier,
We already
but
asked
like
it. Oh,
I know,
I
but
don't think
like
we did.
since then. Yeah, since then. That's my only
I think we
question.
did, but I mean, I don't have anything
hey,
better.
if we
at
want to
this
go with
time,
it,
so-
he gonna say no.
He's gonna say no. Yeah, let's go.
All right,
with
that's our
it.
question. That's our last question, Andre.
That's my last question. Did we mention it again? Like since
Y'all,
I asked it.
just recently, y'all did. Go ahead. Yes.
What?
Oh.
Back to the
What?
catalog.
Hold
All
on.
right, guys.
What?
All right,
What
go
all
back.
was there? What was we all throwing out there, bro? It's not
It is
Castlevania.
only 20.
It's
I mean,
not
that's
Scott
so that's the
Pilgrim.
last question. Guess. That's what
Johnny,
you got.
Can we
what
cut
were you
the
just throwing
episode
out there?
I was talking about Shovel Knight.
Send me the recording. real quick.
I mean, that's about the only game that I feel like we mentioned that we also didn't
was
rule
it?
out all the way.
Shovel Knight.
But I don't know if it's multiplayer though.
So remember,
I mean, I think it might be the best guess. we
shooter
got.
node, RPG node, multiplayer yes, main character notable no, fantasy elements yes. Just throwing out some
Okay,
questions.
so we
I
named
asked.
Shovel Knight. What else did we say that we didn't rule out? Like, I damn near feel like. Well, he said just recently.
I
we
just
said
feel
it.
like it's a Shovel Knight.
Yeah, I think it's Shovel Knight, man. We ain't got nothing else.
We don't
It's
know.
okay.
Nobody said no other
I think
game.
I think it's a good guess. The only uncertainty I have is that I didn't think it was multiplayer, but
Or medieval.
I'm not-
We should have
I'm
asked
not
that damn
possible.
question.
I mean, we could go with that.
I didn't ask if it had Scott Pilgrim in it or not. We had other questions to burn. I'm
Well,
just saying.
excuse me.
Well, in his defense, he did ask.
Oh, shit.
I mean, like we got any better questions? Like,
Damn.
We
All
could have
right.
had one more. Scott Pilgrim had a question
shit.
for us.
oh, that's funny. That's
All right,
funny.
we'll go with Shovel Knight because that's
Yeah, I guess
that
I'm.
was-
if it's not, we're gonna really kick ourselves because I guess we did just say whatever it was.
Because we did say it. Wait, let's think about it one more time.
Let's do it. Let's
did
play
we
the footage
say?
back real quick. What did we
I'm gonna
say?
tell you right now, I didn't say shit, so I could not help.
I mean, anything I said got ruled out.
Or at least in Castlevania and Banjo Kazooie, that was a.
Well, we know it's not Castlevania, so
Yeah, we know it's not. It's just not going to be Banjo
That is
Kazooie.
funny.
yeah.
At least that's what I remember.
All right, guys, we're just gonna call it that. Hey,
just
it
gonna-
is what it is.
I'm crying.
Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know.
We'll go with Shovel. I'm okay going with Shovel Knight.
Oh,
I just want to know if it's not it, I'll be salty.
I
It's
mean, I'm
okay.
content with that answer. I mean,
I think it's a good answer, but I think we're gonna get a gut punch here.
I think this is the best answer we got.
I think I think the answer is something Caroline said.
That
don't
does
remember
usually
what I
also
said.
happen.
I don't remember what I said though. Other than
I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's whatever Caroline said. All right, y'all. We're going with Cass. We're going. I mean, at Cass Pressure. Night.
Shovel Knight.
Knight.
Shovel Knight.
All right, Andre, is it Shovel Knight?
Man, y'all gonna kick yourselves in the stomach
Oh,
for
God.
this one. Shovel Knight, let's go, man!
Nice.
Let's go.
We did it.
How are we doing?
Crazy. It is multiplayer, Johnny.
Okay. Cool. Hell yeah.
Very nice. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only thing that we said that didn't get ruled out by a question.
It's definitely multiplayer.
So
they
that's
said.
funny.
Is it co-op multiplayer? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I didn't know it was acclaimed as one of the greatest games. So
It's great. It's really a great platformer game. It's awesome.
People love these kind of games, man. Clearly, between this and Hollow Knight.
Well, that's why I picked it. I thought of Hollow Knight when I picked it. So
yeah, it's challenging. It's challenging and yet accessible. So like you feel like you're awesome when you're playing it because you can do tricks that are like tough but also cool. So damn,
looks
good,
like Mega
good
Man.
game. very much Mega Man-esque.
on the streak right now. Hold on, man.
Hey, we did it. We did
Gotta
it.
start picking some harder games. Hold on,
How's
man.
that not hard?
That was a tricky one. We didn't. It took us till the 11th hour to get it. So
I
Y'all
was
got a
convinced he
few
was
on the
gonna-
11th hour.
I was convinced he was going to say no, that like, oh, we haven't mentioned it yet. I'm like, well, might as well give it a shot. All right, I'm glad it worked
So,
out.
yeah, I may have asked if Scott Pilgrim was in the game, but I also asked a question that got us into the direction to even be thinking about
that's true.
this game.
You can't. You know it. It all
Yeah,
comes
we're
out.
not He said on the record, you're not going to
man.
call me out.
For the whole game and our crew, we appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. Have a good day.
Take care. buddy.